If you're here watching this video right now, I'm going to assume you're tired of dealing with the way GoPro names their files, and you're looking for a better way. GoPro uses what's called chaptering. The file name is made up of 3 parts. The first 2 characters are letters. The second 2 characters are the chapter number or part number of the video, and the final 4 characters are the file number of the video. The problem with naming files like this is that when you go to sort a bunch of GoPro videos, the different parts of a video don't end up together in the list. I looked around and found several videos showing how to rename GoPro files. The problem with all of them was that they require you to sort the files by time and date ahead of time, and that doesn't always work for a number of reasons. And that's why we're here today. I'm going to show you a better way to rename GoPro files. Wouldn't it be cool if we could just rearrange the parts of the file name and not rely on the date at all? That's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. So let's get to it. First thing you're going to need is a program that can rename a bunch of GoPro files all at once. I found a program called Bulk Rename Utility that does just that. The next thing you're going to need is a couple of configuration files that I've written. They tell the rename program how to rename the GoPro files. I'll leave a link for all this stuff in the description down below. Now I'm going to walk you through a real quick demo of how to rename GoPro files. First, bring up the Bulk Rename Utility program. Next, load the configuration file. The one you're going to want is GoPro rename.bru, and that is going to tell it how to rename our GoPro files. Don't worry if this looks really complicated at first. It's actually very easy. The only thing that's important is what's down in this red box here. Now we're ready to rename some files. Go to wherever your files are, and all you have to do is select your files. As you select them, it will show you a preview of the new name in the new name column. If you're happy with those names, then go ahead, hit the rename button. It'll ask you if you're sure, say OK. Now all your files have been renamed. We'll go to File Explorer, and you can see that all the files have been renamed, and we can sort them now in order. 208 files are all together, parts 1, 2, and 3, and the 314 files are all together, parts 1 and 2. This is exactly what we wanted. Just in case you decide you want to change your files back to their original names, I've included a second configuration file for that. If you go to the Bulk Rename Utility and load the GoPro origin.bru file and open it, that will convert the names back to the original file names. And again, it'll show you the preview of the names in the new name column. If you want to rename them, just hit the rename, hit OK, and all the files have been restored to their original names now. And that's really all there is to it. But say you didn't like the way those files got renamed. You can make your own configuration file if you want to. First, start with the regular rename file and go down in this red box here. This is called a regular expression, and it tells the program how to rename the files. So let's select a few files, and it'll show us the new name in the new name column. Now let's say you wanted a P before the part number of the video. Go down to this box, and after the underscore you could put P, or you could actually type the whole word, part. And it now shows you what that new file name is going to be. Just remember, if you do change the simple expression in this box, you're probably going to want to save this as a different configuration file. And that's how you rename GoPro files. Hopefully this has been helpful.